What's good? Welcome back to the channel, guys. In today's video, going to be covering Inferno Dragons with Blizzard and Dragon Riders. I like to call it Blizzard Hydra, but we are using Inferno Dragons, so it's a little bit different than using the traditional dragon. I did change this army composition recently. I moved to 5 invisibilities and 4 free spells and took out the skeleton spells. And man, it is helping tremendously, especially on the back half, pushing when I have 2 to 3 freezes and possibly an invisibility for the Royal Champion. I can finish off these bases so much easier. We went plus 285 on this account today, and we had 5 triples overall in the 5600 trophy range. Both my accounts are in the top 4,000 in global right now, so trying to make one final push in the final 3 days of Legends League. If you guys like today's video, smash the like button for me. If you guys aren't subscribed to the channel yet, please subscribe to the channel, turn on those notification bells so you know when these videos are coming. We'll get right into the action. On this first replay we're going to cover, we have this box style base, and this is, I'm starting to get better attacking these bases with this army composition. I'm not using as much of a widespread down the line. I actually want to send most of this main army in together down towards the heavy part of the base, which is right here. So depending on how this base layout is, I'm attacking opposite side of the town hall. Obviously we're going to do backside Blizzard. This army is most successful with backside Blizzard 100% of the time. This army struggles against the anti 2-star bases because you really can't get a backside Blizzard. So you see we're going to get our super wizards with our invisibilities going right inside the town hall compartment. And at this point I was just trying to get the town hall down because I knew we were going to lose most of our super wizards to that town hall, but they actually dodged the town hall explosion. So I got a little greedy, but I invested that last invisibility spell with the super wizard there, just seeing that they didn't go down to the town hall explosion, and it actually allowed me to get that single target inferno on the backside, and that was huge when it comes to finishing this attack. And I still have 2 freezes for the rest of my army with the RC, and normally if I could go into these back half of the attack with my RC with, you know, 2 to 3 freezes, this is just going to be an easy triple. I actually took out 2 skeleton spells and I moved to 5 invisibilities and 4 freezes in the main army, and it is huge. Like I said earlier, we went plus 285 for the day, 5 triples up in the 5600 trophy range. But taking those skeleton spells out and using a 5th invisibility, which I could use for heroes if I need to, and then a 4th freeze is actually helping so much, especially later on in the attack. You can see, I mean, we still got 4 Inferno Dragons alive. Still got the Queen with the Warden. This base was absolutely crushed. And we're cleaning up a little bit on this side just because I didn't use as wide of a spread. It was a kind of a tight funnel with the baby dragon, and push this main army into the big defenses, let the super wizards do their thing, and then bring in the RC with the main army on the backside. On this next base, we have this diamond style base, and we've been seeing this one quite often in Legends League and even war matches, where we have these walls that are kind of blocking the town hall compartment as we push in. Now, one thing I could say about this one is you definitely want to get your blimp in this center compartment. You don't want to land on the outside at all, so be mindful of the sweepers, because you definitely don't want your blimp to get swept out of that compartment. And just be mindful of where you set your blimp as well. You can see I put it, you know, towards the 3 o'clock area. It was more 4 o'clock. That way I can make sure I can get this blimp where I want it. And I'm not afraid to use 2 freezes on the sweepers to make sure I can get my blimp exactly where I want it. Now, I do pop it a little early, and I will tell you why. Because the sneaky goblins are going to go target the town hall, because I use sneaky goblins in here, and they're going to pull the tornado trap, and that's going to help keep my super wizards out of the tornado trap, possibly pin them against a wall for a second, which is no big deal. And this is why I went to a 5th invisibility spell, because that invisibility spell is helping me out tremendously getting this town hall down, even if my super wizards are stuck in a tornado trap for a minute. And this still allows me to have another free spell for later on in the attack. You can see I don't have a lot of dragons left, but using the RC with 30% of the base to go with a freeze and no big defenses, it's easy. I tried to save that Inferno Dragon to try to get down that Archer Tower, and then it got sniped by a Seeking Air Mine, so no big deal there. Still had the RC ability to take out the whole Tesla farm and finish off the base. But I will say on bases like this, don't be afraid since you have 5 invisibilities, to pop the blimp as soon as you get in that compartment, because these goblins are going to go target the town hall, and they're going to pull that tornado trap for you. And more than likely, your super wizards are going to stay out of that tornado trap. It's going to help keep them alive, even after they destroy the town hall, and they can pick up more value that way. On this next replay, we have this diamond style base, and you know what we like to do on this style base. We're going to come complete opposite of the town hall, all the way down at 6 o'clock with the main army. That way we can push the blimp on top of that single target Inferno. That is where I'm going to get the most value on this base. We got, I mean, look at the value we got. Both scatter shots, we got the Queen, we got the RC. I mean, it looks like perfect value, so it makes sense to attack the way we do on this base. And this army is one of the only armies you could do this, like, full length blimp coming with the blizzard on this part of the base. So we're going to pop the blimp right there and get these troops down. And you can see I popped a little early. It helped protect my super wizards. That way they're not jumping into the tornado trap and getting in the town hall poison. And I made that invisibility where the single was available for attack, and we did lose some super wizards to the town hall explosion, so I choose not to use that 5th invisibility on the super wizards. I save it for the RC. And you can see, look, I mean, look at all this army we got alive. The one thing about this attacking from this deep is we're going to split off, and this army is going to go right more than likely because I use my heroes on the left. But we have so much army later on in the attack, it just makes the attack so much easier. Here I was struggling to get my RC to actually go target the scatter shot, but she just really wanted to go for every other defense. But it's no big deal. I mean, we still had half of our Inferno Dragons alive, if not more than half. I think there's 5, and we only use 8. Still had the Queen alive, still had a Dragon Rider alive, which normally doesn't happen. And that base was crushed. On this 4th replay, we have this diamond style base. This one is a little bit of a teaser, but it's kind of opposite side. There's not a lot of value down here near the town hall. All the value's up top with all the heroes and the eagle and the scatters and everything. So I choose to do a widespread Inferno on this one, and that was mainly so a lot of my Infernos didn't get targeted by these, you know, heroes and everything at the very beginning of the attack, and I could avoid that air defense as well. So I invested a couple freezes up there just to help my Barbarian King and Queen take out those enemy heroes, and I do actually use all my freezes at the beginning of the attack. I did miss that the air sweeper once, which was a little unfortunate, but we're gonna get into this compartment. I pop the blimp a little early, and you can see my super wizards were pinned up against that wall, which is perfect, exactly what we wanted. The sneaky goblins activated the town hall, and the super wizards did not get in that tornado, so they weren't in the town hall explosion when it happened. And I was able to take out both of those expos, keep my super wizards out of the town hall poison for the moment, and they cleaned up everything in the middle of the base. So I didn't have to worry about the expos later on in the attack, which is going to be huge because I knew I wasn't going to have any spells for my RC. So that's why I went ahead and invested the last invisibility to take out that final expo, just so my Queen and my RC didn't have to worry about it. And then RC using her ability, she's going to pop through and end up taking out this multi-target Inferno as well, which is huge. And well, there's no base left at this point. We only had 10% left and only 1 actual defense. So the Queen, the RC, the Dragon Rider, the 3 Infernos we got alive still. Gonna just finish off this base in style. Under 2-minute triple. Easy peasy on this one. Even the opposite teaser. On this final replay, we have this diamond style base again. One that we've seen earlier. The only thing that's a little bit different is they swapped Infernos, and they put a centralized Inferno, and they put the Eagle right in the middle of the base. So we don't have early access to the Eagle, so that's a little bit unfortunate. And I do lose my King pretty quickly just because of where the CC was, and I wasn't expecting the Rocket Loons. So that was a little unfortunate as well. But we use the heal spell, and we keep our troops healed up as we go through. We do find the Ice Golem, so I'm glad I didn't pop the Ward ability because that would have been absolutely disastrous. But we're going to have to double freeze on the sweepers just to get the blimp where we want it. But I'm not afraid to do that because we have 4 freezes for the attack total. So we get the blimp exactly where we want it. Pop that blimp early. As soon as we get in the compartment, you can see the super wizards stay out of the tornado trap. So that is a key part I could go over again and again and again. let those goblins activate the tornado trap, and then you don't have to worry about your super wizards getting stuck in it and dragged into the town hall, so they can pick a little bit more value up. I did use the RC in the middle to help take out that eagle, but luckily I had 2 invisibility spells going into later in the attack for the RC as we push through, and we used 1 to take out that first scatter, and RC has not been taking a lot of damage, which is great. I did use the air defense. I used the invisibility to save the warden, and then the warden got sniped by an air bomb raid, so that was a little unfortunate, but I could have had the invisibility for later on with the RC, but it was no big deal. Gonna use the ability after we take down this expo, and then she's gonna be able to take out the scatter shot. So I didn't have a lot of dragons left on this one. This was the only triple that did not go under 2 minutes, but it shows you, even if you know you lose your king early, if you have to use all your freezes early, you know, if you don't get a ton of value with your super wizards, the dragons are going to get a lot of the space down, and then your heroes will be able to finish it off. So did the queen ability at the end. We didn't even need to use it. So I think we had the queen and the RC alive at the end of majority of these attacks. All right, that's going to do it for today's video. Hope you guys enjoyed the content. As always, appreciate you guys stopping in on an everyday basis and supporting the channel. I'm having a lot of fun with this attack. This is what I've been pushing with this Legend season, and it's been working for me. I was in the top 4,000 on both of my accounts at the end of yesterday's Legends League day with 3 days to go. So, going to make a final push, but I know the defense is going to be rough going into these final days. We're going to get tripled a lot, no matter what defensive base we're running. But overall, the switch to the 5th invisibility and the 4th freeze with no skeleton spells is working tremendously for me. I'm seeing very good results with a lot more triples. If you guys like today's video, smash the like button for me. If you guys aren't subscribed to the channel yet, please subscribe to the channel. Turn on those notification bells so you know when these videos are coming. Catch you next time.